Bills, Bears, and Texans. Oh my. Welcome back to the Fumble Forecast with your host, T-Money, and my co-host, Lil Marky. We're here today to talk to you about the divisional round of the NFL playoffs 2025. There's a lot to talk about here. Main thing I want to focus on is that they called it correctly in the Broncos game and called it incorrectly in the Bears game. Just going to throw that out there on the table for us to start. Mark, you can feel free to agree with me.
Well, actually, here's why I don't agree. No, I'm kidding.
He didn't survive the ground. That's all there is to it. If there wasn't a person ripping it out of his hands and it just fell out, it would have been an incomplete pass.
Yeah. No, oh boy. I'm sorry, not a lot of love for the Bills. God damn. They must be fucking pissed.
It was the right call. It was an interception. Get over it.
Yeah.
At the absolute bare minimum, it was an incomplete pass.
Even worse is that in the Rams game we had Hockley, who I think was generally rather legitimate in what he calls and doesn't call. And it's like, God.
I'm just going to be real with you, Marky. I did not hear what you just said.
John Hockley was the referee for the Rams-Bears game.
No, I know. I'm saying I couldn't hear you.
I'm saying normally he's pretty up and up. He's on the up and up with what he calls and doesn't call.
The refs are all good. I'm tired. I'm sick and fucking tired of this stupid fucking bullshit. We're back from technical difficulties. That time I actually have no idea what the fuck happened. But like I was saying, I am sick and fucking tired of hearing this bullshit that the refs are rigging the games. They're making bad, horrible calls all the time. Oh my god, these calls are unbelievable. I can't believe how bad they are. No, they're not. Here, every single time that somebody says the refs are making a bad call, every time it falls into one of a couple different categories. One, you just don't know ball. You just have no fucking clue what you're talking about. I'm sorry, sports fans. You are idiots. That's all there is to it. And I'm not going to let anybody talk me down from this. They're dumb. I'm not tolerating it. Most of the time, the refs get it right. Get over it. Two, you're biased because it's against your team or for your team. Doesn't make you right. It doesn't. It does not make you right. Or three, you're a conspiracy theorist to your core. And again, doesn't make you right. And those are the only possibilities. Like 90% of the time. I would say that there's only a very small, 10% of the time chunk when the refs actually get something wrong. And I'm sick and tired about hearing it. It was not Bills versus refs. It was Bills versus Bills. The Bills shot themselves in the foot, and that's all there is to it here. You can't expect to win playoff games when you throw a whole shitload of interceptions. It's just not how reality works. Sorry, Buster.
Well, I mean, it's how reality works sometimes.
Don't start. Don't start with your bullshit.
Reality. I'm just saying. Sometimes reality takes a little slip. Because
the script writers take a day off.
Like, how else are you going to explain the fact that the Texans beat the Steelers?
Because the Steelers' offense is that bad.
I mean, true. But, it was 5 in each game, right? Or was it 5 and 4 that CJ
For what?
threw?
He threw 4 last night.
4, and then it was 5 in the Steelers game, right?
No, I think he had fumbles too. It wasn't just picks. I don't remember off the top of my head, but CJ Stroud is turning out to be a fucking turnover machine. He threw 4 interceptions last night. And then he threw 1 interception against the Steelers.
Then had 4 fumbles.
I'm looking for it. I know last week against the Steelers, he fumbled it twice in one play. Two fumbles. 2 fumbles and a pick against the Steelers, and then 4 picks against the Patriots. Explain that one to me.
Yeah.
Hello, Texans fans. Explain CJ Stroud. Explain him to me. Right now. I want an explanation of CJ Stroud right now. How dare you commit the criminal offense of putting him in the starting quarterback position?
He started off so well. I don't know what happened.
I'm going to be real with you. I think it might have been freshman luck.
You think so?
They just didn't figure out his game yet. Though, I will come out and say to you, he didn't have, other than the turnovers, it wasn't like he was off mark or anything like that, you know? Like, he was bad. I'm not going to try to defend him. Like, I've defended Bryce Young in his worst moments. I've defended some pretty unhinged takes on quarterback. I'm not even going to do it this time. I'm sorry, CJ. You just really played very, very poorly. Like, that was a fucking disaster. Even I can't defend you. And I'm like the dog shit quarterback defender. And even I can't stick up for you on this one, buddy. That was bad. Like, dude, I wouldn't be shocked if the Texans draft a quarterback.
It hurts that it's possible. I really had high hopes for him.
Yeah, I mean, I have high hopes for every quarterback that gets drafted. Doesn't mean, what is going on? I'm starting to think that this is an electrical problem. Like, I think there's static electricity going through the device, and it's fucking things up.
You get onto that.
Because here, it's touching, the cord is lightly touching my blankie.
Blankie.
Yeah, you heard what I fucking said. My blankie. Fuck you. Now I took it off the blankie. And then I'm gonna... Dude, I literally just stood up and heard the static electricity go through my headphones. Like, the static here, it's strange. Never in my life, sports fans, have I experienced static electricity quite like this. Things just have started clinging to me. I pull my clothes out of the dryer. My cat is attached to my body. It is the strangest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. My hair, whoop. It's absolutely ridiculously absurd. But anyway, the blankie has been removed. So now we will go back to talking about football. And hopefully that fixes it. Well, now we'll know that it was the blankie's fault.
Yeah, there's no more technical difficulties on your side. It was completely the blankie.
I like the idea that, like, I complain about conspiracy theorists with the refs all the fucking time, and I'm sitting here coming up with a conspiracy about how a blanket is static electricitying my fucking camera into not working correctly.
I mean,
I believe. Oh shit, I just spilled water all over. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, CJ Stroud. I wouldn't be shocked if the Houston Texans draft a quarterback. I'm just going to be real. I want them to draft a quarterback. I'm just going to come out and say it. CJ Stroud cannot start next season. 2 horrible playoff appearances this season. We're not even talking about what the abomination of him in the playoffs last year. But at the same time, the Texans might be sitting back going, well, he's good enough to get us into the playoffs. He might be good enough to get us all the way. And then when they're going to deal with that for the next 5 years because he had one good rookie season, and the Texans, dog shit organization, are going to just ride him for 4 or 5 more years. Because that's what they do. I want the Texans to be good. I always root for the fucking expansion teams. Every time.
Mistake.
Why do I have to be such a fucking nerd? I keep getting bullied over these fucking teams.
Yeah. Don't worry, Tom. They'll draft a running back.
Well, actually, you know what? I will say, because I did watch almost the whole Texans game. I watched quarter 2 all the way to the end of the game, the buzzer. I gotta tell you, CJ Stroud played like hot dumpster garbage poo-poo. But if you actually watched the game, you would also know that it wasn't just CJ Stroud. The receivers were dropping every fucking pass that came over to him. And even worse, actually, they weren't dropping every pass that came over to them. They were popping them up in the air for people to catch. Every time. Oh my god. Every single time. It would go to their hands, boop, up in the air. Oh, interception again. Oh my god, can't believe it. How bad CJ Stroud is. Oh my god, the receiver popped it up in the air. And another thing that I noticed, a key takeaway for me from the Texans, spend every single pick in this upcoming draft on O linemen. Every single one. No exceptions. I want 9 O linemen drafted by the Houston Texans. One of them has to be decent.
No.
Because, dude, I'm telling you, CJ Stroud was under fire every single drop back. Every single drop back. You gotta get that man some help. Which is why I would say don't get rid of him yet, but only if you're going to draft O linemen. If the Houston Texans aren't going to draft a shitload of O linemen, just send CJ Stroud away. Just trade him. Just let him go to the Bengals, where he'll get the same treatment.
Tom, you know they're going to keep him and not draft O linemen.
I know. I've learned my lesson. But, like, dude, I gotta tell you, the man had, like, the least amount of time I've ever seen to get rid of the ball. Like, he may as well just have a piece of paper standing in front of him trying to stop the D lineman. Fucking ridiculous. And, like, I know the Patriots have a decent D line, but they aren't that good. They're not the best D line in football. They shouldn't be on your quarterback in half a second every play. It's a little whack. It was almost like no one was even standing there in front of him. A little crazy, a little cray. And then, I mean, on top of that, you know, just to solidify my argument here, my key takeaway being that the O-line is the real problem, is that if you go and look at their rushing as well, dude, their top rusher, top running back, 17 yards rushing on 14 carries. That's less than 2 yards a run. Like, bro, homie was barely getting a yard every run. I'm sorry, but when the quarterback is performing that poorly, and the running backs are performing that poorly, I think it hints at an O-line problem, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Why are people allergic to drafting O-linemen? I don't get it. Why is it such a crazy concept? Just fucking do it. You know, you have to have O linemen in order to foster a football team, right? Like, is this just a concept that organizations can't understand, can't grasp?
They
I'm about to
can.
get real animated about O linemen here. You too, Bengals. Don't think that just because you got eliminated from the playoffs that you will get spared of my wrath. They need the draft, so honestly, I want to see the Texans, the Panthers, the fucking Eagles, the Bengals. I want to see everybody, every single pick O lineman, except the Cowboys and the Giants. They don't need to draft any O linemen. They can just keep drafting wide receivers.
Yeah.
I just like, dude. Can you explain this to me, Mark? Can you make it make any sense? Like, dude, here is their running backs. Okay, their rushing game from last night against the Patriots. Jaquavius Marks, 14 carries, 17 yards. Nick Chubb, 4 carries, 14 yards. C.J. Stroud, 2 carries, 11 yards. Cade Stover, I don't even know who that is. 2 carries, 6 yards. His longest was a 4-yard run. What is what? Why? What is happening? It's crazy. And then on top of that, I will say, you know what? I'm defending CJ Stroud. This shit's not his fucking fault. I've changed my mind. I'm asserting myself, god damn it. It is the organization's fault for not giving him a fucking O-line. Maybe if he had time to fucking think, or someone to fucking throw it to who's not injured all the time, maybe then he wouldn't throw so many interceptions. Crazy concept that you have to put people around the rookie quarterback at the time in order to make them good. Whoa! Whoa! Giving my quarterback an O-line gives him more time to think. Whoa! Fucking crazy. I can't believe I'm getting this animated about O linemen right now in the postseason. Like, when you get to the postseason, the O-line stuff is supposed to be already taken care of. The people who remain, they should have good trenches. But they just don't. They just don't have good trenches. It's too much. It's shocking, even. Deplorable. So, Mark, what's your hot take from the Patriots and Texans game?
Snow fucks everybody up.
Snow does fuck everybody up. I can't agree more. But do you know, I got another hot take from this game for you. I'm full of them. This Texans game really riled me up. I think that the New England Patriots are going to lose to the Broncos with a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
The Patriots did not play well.
He doesn't play well, and doesn't seem. It seems like what was it? 15-3 when they played the Chargers. Like,
What'd you
they're
say?
not looking. I'm talking about the Patriots. It was
Oh,
16-3 when they played the Chargers last week, and it's like I thought y'all were better than this.
they just don't have the firepower.
And it's strange too, because especially towards the end of the season, they were
They were
really starting
firing.
to. They like honestly, if you had told me that they were going to the Super Bowl before the playoffs, like it's set in stone, they're going to the Super Bowl, I'd believe it. Even to talk about the other two games, uh, this week, The Seahawks look like the only team that's going in with any fire.
I think the Seahawks are going to absolutely stomp to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
Torn oblique.
wild. It is wild. We'll get to that in just a minute. I'm not done with the Texans and Patriots yet.
I'm not
I
done
am.
with you yet.
Yeah, I'm not done with you yet. No, I cannot even fathom. However, I do gotta say, Coach of the Year has gotta be Mike Vrabel, right?
It better be.
I mean, it's gotta be Vrabel. He has definitely earned it this season. He took a 2-win team to pretty much the door of the Super Bowl. I mean, what else could you ask? And honestly, they kind of look like they're feeling like, hey, don't worry about it. We'll be back again. I think that this isn't the end of something with this Patriots team. This is the start of something with this Patriots team.
No, it's definitely the start of something. Yeah,
And I don't like it.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Yeah, don't start. Dude, it's like we get the news tomorrow. Bill Belichick has been rehired to coach the New England Patriots.
Honestly, if they did that, I would not worry at all.
You would not what?
I would not worry at all. I think Belichick's cooked.
I think he's cooked too. I was just being silly.
Okay. Okay, good.
I mean, that man sold his soul to win the Super Bowl rings he has, so. Also, I just want to say, I have to pitch this because if I don't pitch it, no one else will, I feel. Myles Garrett is the MVP of the NFL this season, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He deserves it. He had the highest accolades of any player in football this season by breaking the single season sack record. He should be the MVP.
He won't. It'll go to Josh
I
Allen.
know he won't be. I know there's no chance that a defensive player will ever win MVP ever. I get it. But he deserves it. Like, here it is. The Fumble Forecast presents the NFL Awards honors. Myles Garrett has won MVP. I did it. As a member of the media, I'm doing this.
Yeah, so we should just do our own awards.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start doing our own awards. We're gonna broadcast it at the same time live. And like, I'll put on Twitch, I'll put NFL Awards, and it will just be us. And people will be tuning in thinking the real one is gonna be there.
Yeah, I think that would get us in some trouble.
No, it won't. We can do whatever we want.
About that.
But yeah. Man, my opinion on who should get the awards is very extensive. I don't want to get into it this episode. We can do that after the Super Bowl. We'll get to that. But yeah, the Texans and the Patriots game. I'm gonna just end this by saying that the Patriots managed to become the team that finds all of their opponents' weaknesses and just exploits them 1% to their advantage. Like, I don't think that they scheme in a way where they have the firepower to have some astronomical advantages or anything like that, but they just clearly have the ability to exploit weaknesses. And that was very obvious in this Texans game. I mean, this pass rush was crazy, let's be real. So, yeah, I just kind of feel confident in the Patriots team, but again, I think they're going to lose to the Broncos next week. Or like this upcoming week, I mean. How are you feeling, Marky?
I still believe that the Patriots will go to the Super Bowl.
I'm not ruling it out.
Like I would still put money on the Patriots winning.
Why would you do that? The Seahawks are gonna win. Like we can just
I
go
mean
ahead and call it a season. To be honest,
no, I mean the championship.
winning. Okay, I see. Appearing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Nah, I really think that the Broncos can hold it down just because they have a really good defense. Like I think that they're gonna be able to confuse the Patriots offense just enough that they can keep in the game even though they have a backup quarterback.
I mean, we'll see this weekend.
Yep, they got Stidham. Stidham needs to be Sidhammed. Yeah, that's such a disaster for the fucking Broncos. Bo Nix getting an ankle injury like that is just like, what are we doing, man? Like, god damn it. And this leads us to our next topic. We are going a little bit faster than normal because there's less to cover. But Bills and Broncos is the next thing that we're going to talk about. Personally, I think that firing Sean McDermott is the best thing to happen to the Bills franchise in like 15 years. He had to go. He had to go. It has been 3 years in a row that I have said, you gotta fire him. You gotta fire him. You gotta fire him. Finally fired. Finally. Like, they can't just keep running it back and trying the same fucking thing every year. They can't. It won't work. I'll tell you what. They're going to piss a lot of people off. The Buffalo Bills are the NFL equivalent of the Philadelphia Phillies. They just keep running it back with the same players and staff over and over again, expecting a different result. And it's pathetic every year. So, do they win games? Yeah. Do they win anything that anyone actually gives a fuck about? No. So, yeah, I don't want to. Dude, I actually saw some people who were like, "Oh my god, the Bills are crazy. They fired McDermott. This is lunatic behavior." I'm like, "Why is that lunatic behavior? He's never won anything. Ever. All he's done is waste Josh Allen's career." I'm telling you, if they had a different coach there, like an Andy Reid or something like that, they would have like 3 or 4 Super Bowls. I'm telling you. I think that Sean McDermott was really held up and propped up by how good Josh Allen is. I think that if Josh Allen isn't as good as he is, the Bills are a losing franchise the entire time that McDermott's there.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally mean just Josh Allen being that good. They've had some good pieces otherwise too, but without Josh Allen, literally a losing record coach, I feel. Not that I think he's horrible or I hate him personally or anything like that. He might even do well in another franchise. But, like, he clearly did not have it together in Buffalo and needed to go somewhere else. He had to go.
Yeah. Can't wait for him to come and coach.
No!
Woo!
No! It's gonna be... Dude, I swear to fuck, if the Eagles pick up Sean McDermott in any coaching capacity, I'm actually gonna become the fucking skeleton that beats his shield in the meme screaming. That's gonna be me. Oh my god, no. I would cry. Yeah. I'm so done with that. But like we alluded to earlier, and I just want to make this clear a second time, I'm getting censored. I'm getting censored by the NFL. Oh wait, this time I actually okay. So this time it wasn't the static electricity. It actually got too hot. It said the message this time. So this time it was actually too hot, even though there's an air conditioner pointed at the hot plate on it. But you know how it is. That's just the story of my life. That's just how we roll here at Thomas HQ. And so yeah, anyway, what was I saying?
We're moving on. You want to make it clear?
Oh yes, I'm moving on. I want to make it clear. The refs called it correctly in the Broncos-Bills game, and they called it incorrectly in the Bears-Rams game. Sorry for anyone whose feelings I've hurt. The Bills lost that game, and it wasn't the refs. And the Bears lost their game, and it was the refs.
Not biased at all.
It's not. It's really not biased. I swear to God. It's the exact same call, exact same situation. I actually think that the Bears one was a little bit closer than the Broncos-Bills one. The Broncos-Bills, to me, in my mind, is like, this is not even close. Who needs to review this? It's so fucking obvious what happened. It's a pick. No fucking duh. We don't even need to review that one. I saw that one live and understood what was going on, and I understood the call. That one was easy. If you don't think that that was an interception, you don't know ball. I don't know what else to tell you. He did not maintain control of the ball after hitting the ground. You must survive the ground, or else it's not a catch. The ball didn't touch the ground. He didn't survive it. Another guy grabbed the ball. Interception. Just like use your. Oh my God. Whatever. Fuck that. Oh. Are my feet touching it? Nope. Looks like nothing's touching it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm tired of pretending I do. But yeah. It was called correctly in the Broncos-Bills game. It was called wrong in the Bears-Rams game. I just got taken out by the Refs Association. Bills Mafia came to my house. So what say you, little Marky?
Why'd it have to be the fucking Rams? God damn it.
So moving on to the Bears and Rams game.
God fucking damn it, man. Anything. Come on.
Well, just like we said about the Texans and the Patriots game, let's be totally fair here. Caleb Williams cannot go into a playoff game and throw 3 interceptions and expect to win.
No,
regardless of what the refs call.
No, he can't. It's to be completely fair, he can't, but god damn it.
Like, the thing is, Bears fans can't be sitting there going, ref ball, ref ball, ref ball, ref ball, when Caleb Williams throws 3 picks.
The very last one, I don't know if that was him expecting DJ Moore to still be going or what, but like
it was a bad pass, dude.
Yeah, well, if he was expecting DJ to keep going, I don't think that was a bad pass. But
that one's kind of a coin flip. I don't know what the hell the play call was.
Yeah, no, without knowing that, there's no way to tell. But god damn it. Just feels so bad.
The worst part is the Bears aren't going to be back. They never are. They never are. The Bears are just cursed. Like, they don't come back. I wish that they would. I was low-key rooting for the Bears after the Eagles were out. Actually, let's be real. High-key rooting for the Bears. I was walking around singing the fight song. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Like, I was singing it constantly. And you've disappointed me gravely. But it is what it is. The Bears, they don't win playoff games. So, congratulations on your one playoff win this season, Bears fans. You won't get another one for 5 years. I just got silenced by Chicago.
Yep.
Man, a lot of people are mad at me today. But yeah, no, you cannot go into a playoff game, throw 3 interceptions, and expect to win. And that's really, truly all there is to it. But here's another thing. Why does Caleb Williams throw so many picks? I feel like he throws a lot.
I haven't.
No, it's just the past couple of games. 7 picks in the regular season.
Not terrible. It's not great.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but that was also that was just the regular season. That doesn't count the ones in the postseason. So 10, and then did he throw one in the Packers game?
He did.
Bear down, Chicago Bears. Yep, he threw 2. So 15 interceptions on the season. 5 picks in just the 2 postseason games. Caleb, you got to do better than that. So does my camera. My camera is really selling hard right now. But yeah, what the fuck was that, man?
Such a heartbreak. It's like every time the Rams touch the ball, I'm like, no, my blood pressure's spiking.
Yeah. So, as a community, we're going to be putting a hex on Matthew Stafford. Just as a community, we are all doing this. All of us. That's right. We are doing this. Tired of this motherfucker throwing 500 yards a game every week. Old ass bitch. But yeah, so now it's time to talk about the elephant in the room, Mark. Unless you have something else about the Bears you wanted to say.
I don't have anything else I wanted to say. Like,
time to talk about the elephant in the room. The Seahawks smacked the fuck out of the 49ers in the playoffs. 41-6? Oh, God. That is depressing. You 49ers fans must feel horrible right now. That sucks to be you. You guys suck. Haha, trash cans. Man, you guys really are losers. Fuck you. Good. I hope it happens again. Spit on your grave. Just when I had forgiven them.
Yeah, let's ignore the fact that it makes our loss look even worse.
No. Don't start. No forgiveness.
There is no forgiveness.
Pay no heed to the wild card round. It is but an illusion.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, we are not going to reach Nirvana with the Eagles this season. So that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles, sometimes a little bit. But let's talk about it for a second here, okay? Because I know a lot of people have been talking about this. But let's be real. We got to talk about it. Sam Darnold is the tale of the times. Okay? Drafted back in the day, 2018 is back in the day now, by the Jets. Stays there until Salad Hands shows up. Salad Hands hates him, gets rid of him, dumps him to the Panthers. He stinks it up there, too. They give him to the Vikings. Holy, the Vikings really did something here. Now they trade him to the Seahawks. Oh, whoa, whew, this guy looks like a Super Bowl ready quarterback. What the fuck are the Jets doing? doing? How did they have a guy who plays like Sam Darnold and has the talents that Sam Darnold has, and they fuck it up this bad?
I mean, quite simple. They are the worst organization in the league.
I don't think there's any question that the Jets are the worst organization in the league. For a while, it was a close competition between them and the Browns and the Lions. But I think that the Browns and the Lions might be on just a little step higher on the podium than the New York Jets. The Jets are the worst. They're in a league of their own at being horrible.
No, they are just the worst organization.
They give 2 free wins to each of their division opponents every year. It's unfair. The Jets are so bad that it's unfair to other teams who aren't in their division.
Each of their
It's just like unsportsmanlike how horrible they are.
They really screw up the. They really screw up the whole. What would you even call it? Records? No. Like the two free wins that they give.
The standings. They screw up the standings.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, and they do. They're the worst. They are the wrench in the cogs. Terrible. And if they somehow manage to get a win against any of their divisional opponents' season is just over. Yeah. Because they know that the other 2 divisional opponents ain't going to lose twice. Dude, the Jets need to get relegated and replaced with a college football team.
Be much more
I've had enough of them. And they're in New Jersey. What the fuck is that? But yeah, anyway, so Sammy Sleeves, comes out, fucked up oblique, still dropping dimes, still takes the Seahawks to the NFC Championship game, still a superstar. I love Sammy Darnold. Sam, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
Oh, gods, I want.
So, who's going to the Super Bowl, Mark? What's the Super Bowl matchup? I'm going Broncos Seahawks.
Patriots Seahawks.
Yeah, you don't think the Rams have any chance at all, do you?
I'm gonna be honest. It would be a complete lie if the reptile lizard in the back of my mind isn't secretly whispering that they will go.
I mean, it's possible.
Because
it's just hard to imagine after the Seahawks gave such an ass fucking to the 49ers.
It is hard to imagine. But, you know, the hatred's there. Realistically, as much as I wanted Sir Purr to beat the Rams, there was no way.
Don't mention his name.
It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. There was no chance in hell.
I was there when the scripts were written.
Do not recite that to me. But realistically, there was no way that the Panthers were going to. They made it competitive, which is more than anybody else would have thought of them. And you know what? Great, I love it. I want to see Bryce do well. Next year, go run the tables. Hopefully, unless it's going to be the Eagles. Problem. But it's like, okay, the Rams, they have to now go to Chicago And Chicago, at the very least, kind of proved itself to be, well,
A little stinky.
we're stinky sometimes in the other 3 quarters, but in the fourth quarter, we lock in, especially when you're winning. And then they just didn't this match, and it's
Yeah. Bears
oh
are a little
fuck,
stinky, dude.
well fuck. The Seahawks, the reptile, the lizard in my brain, is whispering to me that to be ready, and I hate it.
Nah,
I
the
don't.
Seahawks are gonna win. It's not gonna be close. I have no concerns at all, even a little bit. My hex on Matthew Stafford will surely come to a fruition.
Just need to make the voodoo doll.
Well, I mean, let's be real. The Rams and the 49ers have the same record.
Yeah.
And they're in the same division. They play pretty much the same slate of schedule. So if they're relatively equal strength and the Seahawks could fuck them like that, I can imagine they'll do it again. Except this time, Sam Darnold will be a little bit more healed up. Maybe he won't have a fucked up oblique as much. He'll be able to do it. Now, time to talk about coaching. As we mentioned earlier, Sean the Devil McDermott has finally been relieved of his duties in Buffalo. Thank goodness. But we have a lot of open head coaching positions in the league this offseason. A lot. So, and I'm going to just include the ones that have already been filled here as well. So we had the Bills, the Steelers, the Dolphins, the Ravens, the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Browns, the Titans, and the Giants. And who else? What other head coaching positions? I know there's got to be one more, right? Giants. No, I think I got them all. There's a lot of open head coaching positions. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to land any of the coordinators that I want for the Eagles.
Yeah.
But do you know who's feeling real salty right now? I guarantee you John Harbaugh is feeling real salty taking that Giants job right now instead of waiting out and taking the Bills job. Dude, could you imagine John Harbaugh, how much of a field day he would have had if he had Josh Allen instead of Jackson Dart? Like, come on, man. This isn't close. This is comparing peanuts to dollars.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Falcons. That's who I left out. But the Falcons and the Giants positions were already filled by Harbaugh and Stefanski. I'm really expecting that the Eagles are going to get a no-name, like, off-brand weirdo to be the OC. I don't think we're going to get one of these big fish like McDaniels or Daboll even. Or even Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think we're going to get it. Honestly, you know, I could see Cliff Kingsbury landing in Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's got experience with the mobile QBs. He'll have Lamar there, arguably the best mobile quarterback ever. So we'll have to see. But I think that would be a pretty good landing spot for him. McDaniels could go to Baltimore. I see Baltimore as like one of the best, the prime head coach positions right now. I mean, who wouldn't want to be the head coach in Baltimore with all the talent that they have?
Yeah.
Well, so that's the best. What do you think the worst open coaching position is? The one that no one would want.
Browns.
Oh no, I don't think it's the Browns.
That is the Browns or
It's the Raiders, dude.
yeah.
The Browns have two
wait,
young, exciting quarterback prospects.
Wait, no.
The Raiders got
Didn't
fuck all.
they? Didn't they? Yeah, they fired.
Pete Carroll.
No, I was saying the Cardinals also fired Gannon.
Yeah, I brought them up. I said the Cardinals.
I missed it. I would have said the Cardinals.
That's your worst?
That's what I would have said if I
Well,
had
you can
remembered.
still say it. Is that the worst
Yeah, no,
head
I'll say.
coaching open spot? Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
I
then
mean,
you have to go for Kyler Murray. God.
no, they're probably going to get rid of him. Everybody's already talking about how, like, legitimately, a lot of people are saying he might go to the Jets.
Just a real quick note. Um, According to a lot of these stories, when I looked up Jonathan Gannon, uh, I don't know if you've seen this, but
I don't know nothing.
apparently the Cowboys are eyeing him
For what?
for DC because they got rid of Everflus.
Okay. Oh no.
It's just that he's a fucking traitor.
No, I think Jonathan Gannon's actually a really good DC, to be honest. Like, I don't like that he's going to go to the Cowboys, but I mean, let me put it to you this way. I think he might have another head coaching chance. Just because, like, the Cardinals, how bad they were, had literally fucking nothing to do with him. Nothing. So, like, I mean, I would give him another shot, probably, depending on the team that I'm hiring for. Oh, the Titans isn't a fun job either. Like, dude, some of these open coaching positions are rough. Like, honestly, maybe one of these big fish take the job in Philadelphia just because they want to wait longer for more head coaching positions that are more desirable to open. Because, like, who the fuck wants to be the head coach of the Cleveland Browns? Or the Raiders? Or the Cardinals? Or the Titans? Like, who the fuck wants to be their head coach? Just saying, I'm open. But it's
Uh,
just none of these are desirable situations. But some people just want to be the head coach, you know? My prediction is that in 2 years, Mike McDaniels will be the OC of the Eagles. And that this season we're going to get a fucking bum.
God damn it.
Well, you know, luck runs out eventually. You can't just keep picking the same shit over and over again and expecting it to suddenly work. And honestly, you know what, Kellen Moore? You're not having much success with the Saints. Just come back. What is that? Just leave. You can leave. You can come back. We'd welcome you with open arms. But yeah,
I would traitor. Fucking lie. That's a lie. It's a joke. It's a joke. But I do on that, and it's just like, look, I get it. I get it. I get it. Head coaching job. It's nice. Pay. Give you more control. Nice. Good. But one, it was the garbage ass Saints offering you the position. And two, like if you had just stayed, Kellen, if you had just stayed, get get a couple more seasons in with us, and we keep winning, you could have gotten a head coaching job for a better team.
well, to be completely fair, you're looking at it right now like hindsight's 2020. But
Yeah, I
if
know
you at
hindsight's
the end of last
2020.
season, the Saints was an attractive head coaching job.
Sure, but it's like, why'd you leave, man? Just stay. Just stay. You're young. You could build up a little bit before you have to be a head coach.
It's just gonna happen every time, Mark.
I know.
Don't worry. They always come back in one way or another.
Thank God Vic is reasonable. He's old and he doesn't want to leave.
He just doesn't want to be a head coach anymore. I think he's just having a good time. Dude, when we get the news that Vic Fangio is retiring, I'm done for a week. I love that motherfucker.
I love it.
But yeah. Alright, well that's all I have for this week. How about you, Marky?
Go Seahawks. For the love of God, go Seahawks. Please,
Yeah,
please.
go Bluebirds.
Silence the little reptile in my brain.
No. The reptile's screaming. And will continue to scream. I have no mouth, but I must yell.
Hate? Let me tell you about hate.
Alright. Well, that concludes our wrap up of the divisional round of the NFL playoffs 2026. So, have a nice night. Remember, we love all of you. Remember to subscribe, follow, leave likes, comments, and of course, share with 295 of your friends. Okay? Have a nice night, guys. Bye, everybody.